Another, yes, random video. I'm taking this while I am sat in my bedroom, so if I suddenly shout what, it's because my mum's calling me from downstairs. Ignore the picture, massive vein picture of me in the background. I was 35 when I had that done, so it's been up there a while. So just, yes, I can't put it anywhere else in mum and dad's house, so it's there. Anyway, let me have a drink of my cup of tea a minute. You've got to slurp a cup of tea, haven't you? Anyway, this video is not about me drinking tea. It's about yesterday. Yesterday, I decided to have a disconnect day, is what I am calling them. And I did not turn this thing on my computer. I didn't have anything to do with technology yesterday. I had a complete day off from pinging noises from my phone and my laptop, and it was completely random, and I just felt like I needed it. I've never turned my phone off since I've had it. I wanted to. I thought you could turn your phone off when you set the alarm for your morning to get up, but apparently you can't. You've got to keep them on. You can have them on Do Not Disturb. How wonderful. But apparently you can't turn your phone off and expect them to still wake you up in the morning. So I had my alarm going. What day are we on? Wednesday. So Tuesday morning, yesterday morning, I set it. Don't know why, because I'm not working. But anyway, set my alarm. And then I press snooze like I do for about, 3 times. Press my snooze. But the minute I'd press snooze, my phone decided that I should be up, and it started sending me updates and emails and messages that, heaven forbid, I'd missed during the night. I don't know if it knows you've picked your phone up to press snooze. It does something, I know that, it knows something, because suddenly all these pings, even though it's still on Do Not Disturb. So I'm getting all these, I'm trying to snooze, I know I've got about 6.5 minutes left, and it's going ping, 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 ping. So I thought, I've got 2 choices. I either throw it through the bedroom window, it's not my window, so I can't really do that, or 2, I turn the fucking thing off. So I turned it off, and actually it stayed off for the rest of the entire day. And I thought, if I can do that, I'm not turning my computer on either. So I didn't even turn my computer on. So I had a whole day where I didn't actually do any technology. And it was a nice feeling. So this random flipping chit chat that I'm doing right now is just to say that I decided to have a disconnect day, and I highly recommend it, because believe it or not, the world can still rotate without us checking his mobile phones. Might not feel that way, but I was thinking about it and think you just do feel like your phones take your attention, they take your time. Because as soon as you hear that ping, your brain just goes, I'm missing something. It could be really important. Heaven forbid. People will fall out with me if I don't answer immediately. I'm running my own business, so it's like, really, it could be a client, so I've got to answer immediately. All the time. So if the pings don't get you, your own bloody brain does. So you have to look, and then another thing will come on. So you're forever right there. You don't look around. You don't hear what's going on in the real world, because you're so glued to this fucking thing there. Anyway, I'm not going on and on about it, but because that's life. Everything works on them. So I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining why I had my phone off yesterday. But it was nice because I didn't hear all the pinging, all the noise. I would just hear all day, mum and dad, read my book, going outside, just having a catch up with mum and dad, drinking out of my own cup, sitting in my own bedroom, sitting on my own bed, sleeping in my own bed. So yeah, it was nice to have a day off, not because of all the pinging and stuff. And I'm like I keep saying, I'm not complaining. Heaven forbid, oh, I've got too much work on. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to explain like why it was good to have a day off yesterday. I've been on a 16-day sit, as I think most of you know. I've been looking after 3 lovely Norfolk Terriers for my great client Carol. They've had a brilliant holiday in Japan, and I finished on Monday, a few days ago. And then during that time, I've also been working on what I'm calling OM, Octopus Moon. So sorting out the forms that pet sitters and pet owners need to fill in, the process behind it all, what happens when they filled it in, then they have an interview with me, then I check the credentials, then I create the profile, and then I give them a voucher because they're allowed to join for free, the first 15 of them, and then they can access the profile. So there's loads of steps to go through, and that's just the pet sitters. Then the pet owners have got a similar process to go through. So I'm building all that behind the scenes, so it's all easy for everybody to follow. So there's that, and I'm back and forth with that. I am creating a online course so that people that don't have what I want them to have to join, there's a course that they can follow, dead easy, shows them exactly what to do in order to join. So I'm creating that with a VA. I'm still getting mentoring and business support from my coach, and between all that I'm still running S4P, Sit for Pets. And it seems the busier I get with OM, the more inquiries I'm getting for S4P, which is great. So I'll go and walk the dogs and I'll come back and I'll have got an inquiry from S4P, or I'll have got an email from my VA or my coach or the website designer that's doing the register as well, saying what about this, or will this work, or all kind of things, which is great. So then I'll answer them, and I've been doing that continuous for 3 weeks. So got loads of stuff done. I've been on bike rides, so that's been great, around the lakeside at Donny. That's been really good. So bike riding, running 2 businesses, looking after 3 dogs. Got back on Monday, unpacked all my stuff, got my washing done. You kind of like, I have like a decompressed day. So if anybody's a pet sitter, you'll kind of know what I mean. When you bring all your stuff back and you're unpacking and you're washing and you're like, right, okay, I'm in my own bed tonight. You've got to then, maybe you might be going straight out again, so you have to pack all your stuff again. Or if you've not, you've just realised that you've got your own night, and your body kind of realises that, right, I'm not going to a next sit, so you kind of like, ugh. So I had one of those on Monday. I came back and I'm like, oh, I've got all rest of week off. I've got rest of the week off, and my brain's going, have you really? Great, boom, gone, switched off. So it was nice to decompress that day. So yes, Monday night, when I set my alarm for Tuesday morning, which I don't really know why I did it, set the alarm, and then when that set off, all the pinging and the notifications, which really fucking shouldn't have happened, I'm like, oh man, I need a break from that. That's not right. So yeah, just turning it off. And then obviously you know what happened this morning. Heaven forbid I take my phone off for a day. So turned it on this morning and it's going absolutely berserk with all the emails and the messages and the WhatsApp and the missed voice calls and all that lot. But it don't take long to catch up. I would just, yeah. I think because it was a longer sit. I mean, even if it's only just a couple of days, I'm used to two weeks. Maybe it was all the extra energy with the bike riding and working on 2 businesses at the same time. Maybe I thought I was all right with it. I thought I was perfectly fine with it last couple of weeks. I was like on a high. Maybe it was the adrenaline and things, but then I think I crashed yesterday. Just didn't have the energy. I've not had my usual stupid, let's go and press this button because it says do not press kind of attitude. I didn't have that at all yesterday. But it was nice just to have a day off, not look at my phone. I left it upstairs on my bed on here and it just didn't move. So yeah, if anybody can like relate to that kind of feeling or anything I've said, I've rambled on about during this video, then I suggest you just turn your damn phone off. Even if it's half a day, try half a day. Because I know it's bloody addictive. I know what it's like. I know I feel like I can't not look because what if it's OM or what if it's S4P, and you know. But no, even that, people can wait. It's okay. So I think I'll definitely do that again. I don't know whether it might be like a once a week or once a fortnight thing where I will just turn my phone off all day, all night, not damn turn it off. In fact, I didn't turn it on this morning immediately. I didn't set my alarm last night. I asked my mum last night whether she was going to be in tomorrow morning, what time she was getting up, and they said, right, well, it'll be about 8:30 when they get back from their walk. So she said that if I'm not up by then, she'll come and knock on my bedroom door. So at 8:30 this morning, she knocked on my bedroom door and said, this is your nice wake-up call. And I thought, that's better than the damn phone. Really, I need an alarm. I need another alarm besides my phone so I can turn my phone off. And I tried that. I got a little battery operated alarm. Set it all up. Got the month and the day and the time and all that, because you've got to do all that before it'll fucking work. I did all that and set it going, and it worked. It woke me up the next morning and I bashed the top of it, and it gives you 10 minutes, which is great, but it only gives you 10 minutes. Doesn't give you more. You've got to snooze for 10 minutes and then you've got to get up. And I'm like, well, that's not kind of really what I want to do. But I'm thinking, oh, it's all right. I suppose really I should get my ass out of gear. I should really get out of bed. Chop's it. So that's fine, really. You're doing me a favour. Fine, great. The next day, I go on a pet sit. A few days later, I come back. Come upstairs, unpack all my stuff. Happen to look on my dresser outside my bed. And my alarm is there. And it's in bits. It's little things come off at the back, poor little thing. And its batteries are all over the dash and all over the drawers. And I'm like, okay. So I goes downstairs and says, Mum, is there anything you want to tell me? Oh yes, I do. I need to tell you something. Your alarm, it was going off this morning. And I didn't know how to stop it. So I undid the back and I pulled the batteries out. And I'm like, that's nice. It's just that I've got to now reset the whole thing. I've got to put the month, the day, the week, the time, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, I can't be asked to do that. So I left it. Goes back to using my phone. As you do. And besides, it was all right, but it were an horrible beepy beep blah, 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 noise, you know. And I can't have one of them really old ones, you know, ringing ones, heaven forbid, that would go through the window. I can't have anything that ticks in my bedroom, ticking clock, anything. Anything repetitive, that. Not stand a chance. So I'm looking for a specific alarm that will allow me to press snooze at least twice. And it's a nice, calming, soft wake-up call. That I don't have to set the damn months and years and different moon rises every time I need to set the different alarm. You know, I'm not asking for a lot. But anyway, that's the random video for this time. If any of that makes any sense to you, please just have a disconnect day. Just one day where you don't look at your bloody phone or computer, because it is good. Good for your soul. Because it's like, I know this sounds really weird, but you kind of like almost feel an invisible connection between you and your phone. It's like it's there all the time, isn't it? You're in one room, you go into a next. First thing you do is like, where's my phone? And then you take it and you carry it, and you carry it everywhere, and you just kind of feel, you kind of know when it's not around you, and you go looking for it, and it's like it becomes part of you, and that's all great. It is great because it connects you to everybody out there, but it also takes from you, and you just don't notice it. So yes, my day yesterday was nice to not look at my phone on my screen, and I've played catch up, and I'm all back to where I was before I had my day off. So it's all good. The world is still spinning. How awesome is that? So thank you. If you've got to the end of this video, then wow, give yourself a pat on the back for listening to me for this long. Oh, 17 minutes. Bloody hell, I'm gonna have to go. I'm driving you crazy. Thank you for watching it. Please have a disconnect day. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching.